The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, Damontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
Here we are. It's Victory Monday here at the Star Frisco. That's WBC Podcast Studios. This is the Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. In the house, Anthony Dorsett is here. We got Trey Moore in the house here. Barry Church is here. I am Newy Scruggs. Lots to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Dallas Cowboys.
There's a lot to talk
Eat by.
They slim by, man.
What they say, excuse it.
They got through. They got skinny.
Slid by.
Got skinny.
Don't
Just
matter.
came across that stage in overtime for the home opener, as we were all of us were, well, almost all of us were ready for this one. Dorsett, you had it 28-17 Cowboys. Church, you had it 28-10 Cowboys. I was boo-boo the fool with 31-16 Cowboys. Way off.
Jeez.
Trey went with the Giants 28-20. I ain't gonna lie. When Russ threw that bomb, I'm like, it's gonna be a long.
It's gonna be like the moon ball.
If this man done had the weekend sweep,
that was
Sunday
you
Giants
got
win,
to
Saturday,
I thought I was.
Saturday the
That's
Aggies win. Like,
why, and that's why I was like, I was sitting over there messaging in the group. I said, man, don't get too excited. I said, then it started to turn into a shootout. I said, I told him it'd be a close game now. Come on, y'all gonna pull it out.
You called it.
But you know what? Unfortunately, I made the wrong decision, but I'm good on that. Because for you, that gives you another fighting chance.
There you
for
go,
that
baby.
10 wins. So
I'm on the go, baby. I'm on the go.
They better get 9 more people in here on defense. They better do that for you.
Man, that was tough. That was tough
Man,
to watch.
It's better to be close.
Russ
man,
out
and
there,
lucky.
boy. Russ out there. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
talking about
Look,
cooking.
50 cooking, out here filleting,
Ooh.
chopping,
Man.
dicing,
Sierra
slicing,
told all y'all.
Was she in attendance?
air frying it.
Might have been why.
Hey, and the guy that charged the whole media up, she said, y'all better not sleep on him. And that boy looked like vintage Russ out there.
He did.
Man,
That's great. Hey, what he say? Got that second wind of life.
Hey,
back.
how many yards total passing? What was it, 400? Almost 500 yards?
He had
480 something.
He
Four of them things.
He went crazy, man. And see, this, it was a combination, in my opinion.
Okay.
Break it
Put
down.
it
It was
down.
a
Break it down.
combination,
What's
in
the
my
combination?
opinion, that led to Mr. Wilson out there having historic nights. What is it, year 15 for the man? This was a combination of not having somebody to get after the quarterback as much as they had in the past. Now, we ain't gonna keep talking about it. We ain't gonna keep bringing that up, but
Hey, man,
I think
we
that was a
supposed to be
fact.
Supposed to be a
Enjoy your
better
team,
team
Louis.
right
Enjoy
now.
your-
Yeah, I think
Supposed to
that
be
was
better
a
team
fact.
today.
And you saw it. Russ had time back there. And I think we talked about it on Friday. You know, Russ, he ain't what he used to be, but if you get a man time, he can still have the ability to dice up a secondary. And that man had all day, every day back there to throw his little long moon balls and killing it. So that's part of the equation. And the second part of the equation to me was the secondary, I don't know where I begin. Because to me, it looked like it was simple. I know for sure one of them was cover 3. And it's just, cover 3 is cover 3 since Little League, high school, middle school.
Explain cover 3 for the listener.
Cover 3 is basically in the back end, which we're talking about the coverage point, the linebackers and the safeties. Your two corners.
Yep.
At the outside corner and the other outside corner, they're basically mirrored. It's a mirrored defense. Left side and the right side are mirrored. Your two
they're doing the
corners,
same thing.
they're doing the same thing, but on the opposite sides. Your two corners on the outsides are responsible for the deep third. The deep third, from basically the numbers all the way to the sideline. That's the deep third for your corners on both sides. All right? Now, the other mirror part is you got your will linebacker on one side, or your nickel on one side if it's 11 personnel, and you got your down safety, which can be your strong safety or your free safety. Now, their responsibility
Put a name on it. Put a
is
name on it. The play that you're breaking down right now.
the cover 3, which one of the bombs. I mean, it was so many bombs. You can put a lot of bombs on there.
Yeah.
Take your choice. Free safety or strong safety, their responsibility is the hook curl, which is, numbers to hash in that area. And then you got your linebackers, your Mike, your whoever the other linebacker that's in there, and they're responsible for the curls. Now, that middle of the field safety, the middle of the field safety, AD, you understand this just like I do.
Ooh-wee.
You are responsible for the deep third. Now,
Deep middle third.
deep middle third. The deep middle third. Like I said, the corner has 1/3, the other corner has the other third. Your
Basically,
deep middle
in that
safety.
field, you got 1, 2,
You are between the numbers is for sure. That's
In the
you.
middle, in the middle,
In the
that's
middle.
his
Between
range.
the two numbers,
Where
that
he's
is
supposed to
you
be.
for sure. Now,
safety.
the coaches will tell you, and from what I was playing safety is you got to have that red line, which is 6 yards from the sideline on both sides. That's what your range is supposed to be when it's a deep ball. Like you might not make the play, but you should be there to bang bang hit. All right, that's what you're supposed to be.
So basically, in cover 3, like you expect them. You say, hey, you can carve me up in cover 3, but cover 2, you shouldn't be doing.
You shouldn't be doing that in
shouldn't
cover
be
2.
in that cover-
And that was another
but
deep ball.
Yeah.
But cover 3, it was.
That was
I
another
wasn't gonna
deep
bring
ball.
that up, but as a D lineman, the fact
The
that I
cover
did
2,
that,
the
I just
middle
wanted to
run
flex
through.
real quick.
But this cover 3, at the basis of everything, you're supposed to be the deepest of the deep. If there is one one receiver deep, you supposed to be as deep as the deepest no matter what. Keep everything in front of you. That's what they did a great job in against Philadelphia, keeping everything in front of them. For some reason, we got the deep middle of the field safety, eyes in the backfield. You ain't got no run support. You 15 yards deep. What you gonna do helping the run right there? Eyes in the backfield, slowing down your back pedal. Neighbor skates right by you. Now the corner ain't helping. You know what I mean? He wasn't squeezing. He ain't do a good job squeezing.
But you gotta, what they say in church, you gotta help yourself.
You
before
gotta help
somebody else
yourself.
helps.
Get deep, man.
cover 3.
Get deep. Hey, then you take it from
Your,
me.
your, your,
Couldn't believe it.
your responsibility is just the deep third. Period.
it.
You know, and so when we discuss, like, so for everybody out there watching, you want to figure out like what would be considered a deep route. Anything, like, depends on the team a lot of times and the way the scheme works. But in cover 3, anything over like 10 to 12 yards is considered deep. Okay, so from that standpoint, like, it turns into basically man within the zone, especially if you only have one threat. One threat meaning one receiver in that zone. So with that being said, like, it's a what they call the sin of the defense to get beat deep in cover 3.
It's a sin.
Period.
There was a lot of sins out there.
Sin.
Hey, Jesus died for our sins. We were all
They
born in
was-
sin,
Lord knows
so-
they was paying. Russ made them pay tithe.
Just like how you let him get behind you like that?
Again,
Yeah, don't mess with the golden boy. He prays. He does everything.
Jeez, oh man.
turn around.
He run. Like, look.
Yeah.
Hey,
Turn
but-
around.
He looking. You could see them looking at each other like you gonna get there. But there and then on top of that, once you make that turn and you see that the safety ain't giving there, as a corner, you gotta have some sense of urgency.
You gotta go.
You gotta have some
What he
sense of
say?
urgency.
Turn and burn. Turn and
He
burn.
hit him with one of these.
Yeah.
Nobody
You know what I'm saying?
turn
That's
and
the
burn.
that's a sin.
No, I see somebody
You in the corner,
running.
you going like this?
I seen somebody running and trying to catch somebody and was like looking like, "Where's my help at?" This like,
That's
no,
a sin.
Don't
That's
do that
a
till the
cardinal
play is
rule.
over.
You don't never throw your man under the bus like that. You don't
Exactly.
do that,
Like you
man.
looking like.
Like, oh, it's his fault.
No,
They're like, nah, you don't do that,
Oh,
man.
you mean they did Scandrick?
Bam, bam. I got you. Ooh, hey. But
That boy must have been a fool up.
That's why I'll never.
See why he laughing?
hey,
See why? Like you see, I said you know what he said? I was lying. He just said, "Boy, you cold, you a lie." That's not true. I was laughing because I remember Kansas City was the playoff game. Somehow,
dirty.
I was like, I mean, he's like he could have been. He'd have been a great NBA player. The Spurs, you know. Like, but out Ginobili and Duncan like that.
Boy.
Scandrick,
What you
boy.
doing?
What you
Yeah,
doing?
you can't do that.
Yeah, you know you
Coach,
wrong.
are we supposed? You know how those people that know that they did the thing right and somebody did something wrong and be like, "Hey, Coach, I just got a quick question. Like, hey, if you wanted to play it like this, like I thought we was supposed
Dirty
to play
Mac.
it like this. I just want to ask,
Dirty Mac.
like,
Scandrick.
if I did do like that,
Scandrick.
But
yeah, hey, Scandrick can scam up, like, hey, but it got him paid. It got him paid. He did what he needed to do. But to be devil's advocate, as much as y'all talk about the secondary, you should have known that what type of stars it was about to be. Like, yes, people got beat on those covers, but like the one play where I said Diggs was right there, and like you said, bang, bang, you ready to punch. Like, he threw a good peanut Tillman in there, and Malik just hit him with the big body.
He's a player. You gotta give him respect. He's a player.
Like,
He's a player.
You know how it is as a player on the field when it's like, bro, you messing up. We shooting ourselves in the foot. But then on top of that, he dicing us, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they got to a certain level of confidence where it was like, hold on, I can sit back here. Hold on, I'm back in my Seattle days. Like, this is what got us to the Super Bowl. Like, hey, I made my name again.
That's right.
And they rode, but didn't ride hard enough, obviously.
Whoa. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all thought about it, because I know for me, for a certain, I used to hate like anytime they had some type of rotation going. Like in the secondary, I'm like, nah, don't even bring that over here. Like, I don't know, y'all do that on that side, but let me get in my zone, let me get rolling.
Dirty Mac.
Russ was, he was rolling, he was cooking.
Russ was doing his thing.
What was the whole Jackson Dart up in here? I don't understand that at all. That blew my mind. Like, to come in there and run a read option? Like, come on, man. Your man's cooking.
Let him cook, and he can still run. Like, it's just
that was
like,
weird to me.
Don't force the issue.
They got to give that dude something. The city, like from what everybody is wanting to see some Jackson Dart. After the preseason that he heard, he was like, like the next best thing up there. So, and like Russ has some room to play.
Yeah.
But let's keep it 100. He ain't got that long leash to be out there.
Yeah, he was having a career afternoon.
He looked good. He looked good.
That makes me wonder about was management involved.
It had to be, in my
on,
opinion.
you already
Yeah,
know
it had
what
to
it
be.
is.
You already
That great
is.
general manager, Joe Shane,
Man, you already know it was because, like, as a coach, especially like coaching Little League right now, like if it's good, I keep it going. It's good. It's good.
Let him go.
Just like you said, as a vet, you've been the guy where it's like, yo, you can either be the guy that say, hey, things are cooking and I'm letting it go, don't break this, or you got to say, hey, coach, let me build my momentum into this. And so for him to have the day that he was having and you just threw him in here, it was like.
So let me ask this guy, as players. So you all three acknowledge, Russ is out here cooking, doing his thing, and then, Dayball does that. As players, can you ever go to the coach and say, hey, we got something going. Can we please keep this going? Can you say it? Because you
got a big enough contract,
yeah, you can.
Or you're a Skendrick and you have favor where favor lies, but no.
You can.
What do you say? No, it's like Bill Parcells said it my rookie year. Tom Coughlin had him come in there to us, and I'll never forget in training camp. He said, "Hey, man, we had our starting quarterback and we had the backup quarterback. Starting quarterback was awake, backup quarterback was asleep. After he slept, he fired him on the spot. This was his week to get his shot. When the media asked him, what would you do if that was your starting quarterback? He looked at him, he said, that was my starting quarterback. Woke him up. He gave him a pillow and said, you need a blanket, and put him back to sleep. That I've told this story before. That's the same thing with talking about certain things. Certain people can go in there and talk about the schematics for the week and all that, and coaches listen to them. And then if you're that guy that don't have that pull, you better not utter
Okay, so
like
then
that.
Malik Neighbors could have gone in, hey, man, I'm rolling. We got a chemistry. Do that. I mean, we
could have.
Cause we saw the offensive lineman they bench. He rolled, rolled a
And for him to be mad,
Bro, for him
to had the audacity to go out there and be mad that he got benched after all what he did.
I was like,
penalties.
Self-awareness.
Hey, man,
what are we doing?
that dude went Denzel Washington. You think you could do this to me?
He was a backup to begin with, right?
and I'm gonna be real with you. If they did not have the injury that they had, the starter was out, he probably would lose his job today, bro. How many times have we been in there and it be a bubble, a hairline fracture of a game, and it's like, man, how did we lose this? We had over 100 and some yards,
160 yards and penalties
in the first half. Oh, you got 4 of them in a row. Let's get you up out of here.
He was slapping cats.
No. Hold on. In his defense, his technique might have been horrible, but I get what he was doing when he slapped him. Like, that's the draw technique. Like, you get the D lineman to bait him upfield, and Tyron used to be the meanest one to do it, to hit you with that grizzly paw in the back of your back. I understand that. But the next one, it was completely uncalled for. You being on the ground and he tugged you, you just lost your cool. You dove him into there. Like, the holding, that was unexplained.
Then the fall start.
That's because you mentally, you weren't there. Like, you so mad that
you was a backup.
I got to make it up.
And then you put a scene out there on the sidelines.
Know your role. Like,
that was terrible.
He better think that they got injuries, because I promise you, if that starter was coming back this week, Oh, that boy be cut.
That was crazy.
Come on, man. Could you imagine what just imagine his people watching the game.
How much he lose by?
You know, like, because my mom was one of them people that watched, of course, she going to watch every game. So if I did something, got in a fight in the game, that's the first person I heard from, like, are you serious?
Yeah.
You out there acting like that? You know what I mean? And not he's out here totally acting funky.
Boy,
but you got to remember, you grew up in the days of accountability. You was in the days of accountability. Yeah. I was on the back end of the days of accountability. Like I'm right there. I'm at that tweener stage where I got to see both of it. We all know as soon as you go there, baby, you didn't do nothing wrong.
So as a player, if you're on the side and you see this, do you say something? Or you just watch him?
Nah, the OGs in the offensive line got to get at him and be like, yo, you sit down, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing on the defensive side
because the starting O-line, they're already on the field.
Yeah,
like pull them off during the shift, so they're already on the field. But so
they're gonna catch you during that next break.
It got to.
So they're not even.
Or your O-line.
They're not even watching.
Come on over here, man.
It's
tripping.
It's normally like in every room, it's gonna be a leader in every room. You know what I mean? So it don't matter who it is on the offensive line. Like at that point in time, he couldn't get checked. But yeah,
he could have, bro. Like it's not even just the offensive line.
If the rest of the starters are on the field at that time.
But you can get checked by your defense or your defensive starter, because all the good teams that I've been around, it wasn't like, only offense talk to this person, this person talking to that. You're gonna have like the good defenses, because what are you doing in between that? You're making your adjustments and stuff, and you're making so much of a scene that the other coaches are like, hey, we might have to come interrupt you on this and that. A defensive player gonna tell you, sit your A down and let us get back to it, or like handle that better or something like that. It don't have to be the rah, get on them and stuff like that. But your leaders, your real leaders, they either get on you and tell you get out the way, or what do? They save you from yourself and say, hey, I know you're in battle, but step back, bro. What
does the leadership look like when you got a backup player making that type of scene? Like, come on, man. Like this
that's
was
what I'm
a
saying.
backup.
Nobody said nothing to him.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, bro, you gonna let this man go crazy?
But also, with that being said, your president is kind of already been set. Like, we understand certain guys that are passionate and those players during the game. But then you also understand those players that you kind of earn the right and we let them do that. Because we've seen it 2 weeks in a row from elite neighbors over there are like, I wasn't pouting. I just got arrested. What'd he say? I got arrested in B-face or something like that?
That's not the same. No, we're not talking about the same.
Hold on. No.
We're not talking about the same. He's a first-round draft pick. He's been given the crown already. We talking about Malik Neighbors. That's not the same.
We don't even know his name right now.
That's what I don't know. Right. 55. That's double nickels.
Mr. Penalties out here. 5-5 out here.
You're right. You made that president, but if your big guys are doing that, and if I'm a guy that, hey, I'm a starter this week, like, and I think my stuff don't stink, he been doing it, I've been doing this, like, we just voicing our concern. He don't see nothing wrong with it.
That's wild.
It is wild.
Let's hit a break, and when we come back, we talk about starting center, Cooper Beebe. It's time. And the newest member of the team, Jadeveon Clowney, who they signed during the game.
Pay the man.
Because they realized how bad things were.
That's crazy.
Please. They call it, please. We'll do it next with Dorsett, Moore, Church, Scruggs. This is the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over. It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. # Be Your Own Boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
The countdown to game day starts with Rally Days presented by SeatGeek. Behind the scenes look at the AT&T Stadium. Meet the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and alumni, play games, win prizes, and more. Get your tickets today at AT&T.com/rallydays.
They gonna put my boy in there like he
You're at the Players Lounge, brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming. Barry Church, Trey Moore, Anthony Dorsett. I'm Newy Scruggs.
I can't do that. That's my dog.
Man, woo.
Whoop.
There it is. There it is.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. It wasn't a good Aggie whoop. It was one of those.
Oh, you did.
Someone please call 911.
I forgot he went. I didn't know he went to.
He did. Hey, shout out to my boy Dono. Hey, baller.
Don Wilson had an interception in the game.
He did. Well, they say that eraser wasn't good enough for the other stuff, though.
Yeah.
Hey, you
We talked about it, too.
What they say, we talked about it. You can have these erasers where coaches be like, yo, hey, you needed that to make up, but it ain't good. It's just like the knock that people said back, like, with Trayvon Diggs, after you had the year that he led the league with interceptions and stuff like that, it was like you're either going to get an interception or you're going to get beat. As a coach sitting there telling you, like, hey, bro, one eraser throughout the year is cool, but you to have multiple erasers, I can't do that.
Can't do it, brother.
Your liability.
Can't do it.
Excellent. All right, Anthony Dorsett.
Yes, sir.
The offensive line is now got some troubles because Coop Beebe is going to miss 6 to 8 weeks, likely go on injured reserve here, high ankle sprain. So what is your concern level as they get ready to face the Chicago Bears? And in 2 weeks, the Green Bay Packers come to town, sir.
Well, looking at this week coming up, hopefully with the replacement of whoever steps in there, we'll be able to get some decent reps.
Brock Hoffman.
Okay, so there he is. So hopefully he'll be able to get some decent reps this week. But it's not going to be anything to prepare him for what's going to happen next week. All right, it's going to be a totally different get down, totally different. The way that the Green Bay is going to come in here and play. Is it home?
Yes,
it's home.
Yeah.
It's home.
So and Mike is going to have them boys hyped
Sunday
up.
Night Football.
So it's going to be something totally different. Now, what you get out of it though, he actually gets a chance to get a little bit of, I guess you could say, camaraderie and a little bit of unity with these guys in this week to put some stuff together. But that's going to be a big miss. What the offensive line has been playing much better than any of us expected them to at this point.
I'll give them that.
So 6 weeks, say you missed the Bears, Packers, Jets, Panthers, Commanders game right there. And
That Commanders game.
I was about to say, that Commanders game, you need them.
So that one, then Broncos. And so then you're looking at Arizona November 3rd. So possibly, you may not, if it goes longer, get him back until November 17th against the Raiders. But just looking at,
The Raiders.
6 games get you in Denver on October 26th. And then
That's a hell of a game to come.
the Arizona game is a Monday night game. So just looking at that and now having to throw Brock Hoffman in here and play. And Brock is not as big as BB, and BB's been a good football player for them. So here's this. I think this is a challenge.
Okay.
And this is nothing against Brock, but BB was really starting to come around and play some good football that you want at the center position, to make the calls, have the kind of chemistry and camaraderie. I asked Dak about him earlier too, about that, and then talked to BB last week. So to me, I think this is big. I understand football fans, if you don't pay that much attention to the trenches, but the center is a very key piece of an offensive line. Makes the calls, gets things going. He and Dak have to have a rapport. Also, just something as simply as snapping the ball back in shotgun. These are challenges. So,
Yeah, I had them challenges this week with my flag football team.
I was about to say,
ball back.
That's the second most important position on the offensive side. People think like, oh, it's your playmakers and this and that. Really, in some offices, it's the number one position because for the long time, when you had guys like Jason Kelce and stuff like that control the pass protection, calling out the mic, the wheel, and stuff like that, like you don't realize that what they say, it starts in the trenches. And so, yes, your quarterback is getting in there, but how does he receive it? How is he going to get that protection? And it's a lot. It's a lot to put on him for it to be the first week that he comes in and for you to have them. I'd be nervous. I would be nervous.
To me, it's concerning because BB, like you said, he was on that track, that trajectory, to where he was becoming his own type of center. Like he was a baller. He's a beast.
Yes.
But Hoffman, I mean, he's no scrub. This is a guy that has played with the Cowboys when they have injuries in the past. He's one of those guys that you want to have on the offensive line when you're talking about going into a foxhole. Like, this dude is scrappy. All right, this dude wants to fight every single snap. He's pushing guys. Kind of reminds me of Incognito a little bit besides the other crazy stuff that he was doing. But on the football field, he's one of those scrappy guys. He's experienced. So I'm like, okay, man, it's going to be the drop-off ain't too significant between Hoffman and BB. Now, BB was on his way, and the gap was widening. But right now, I don't think it's too crazy of a drop-off between the two. But what concerns me, though, is the up and down, flash in the pan that we got from these two tackles. Those are the guys that gave up the sacks last week against New York, last game against New York.
Exactly. So your two questionables, and now you have a possible. Like you're saying, hey, I hope he comes in.
But I'm saying is Hoffman. I think he's gonna go in there and do his thing.
You're more confident in Hoffman than you are the
two edges,
starters.
the two healthy starters.
Okay.
Because Terrence he was up and down.
Yeah.
Gave up the sacks. Guyton gave up the second.
One of those sacks he got chipped into.
Yeah, but go back.
But we talked about they wasn't just giving up sacks to anybody. Like the New York had a decent defensive line. They wasn't scrubs coming in here.
No. He had Burns. He had those cats. They was playing.
Burns was balling.
No, he was out. He was playing out of his mind.
Right. I mean,
he was playing out of his mind.
Yeah, this is a formidable team right here.
Yeah, that's true.
It was this we talked about that's the thing they had. They had D-line. And these guys got after it.
And they had depth.
They got after it. And unlike, Philly, nobody got kicked out. So,
that's true.
But
that is true.
That's what's concerning. Even you saying it's not a drop-off, we admit that is a drop-off. And
between Hoffman and
yes,
BB?
Hoffman and BB. And who they got this week? You said the Bears, right?
Bears. Yeah.
We got the Bears. Okay. We're all it's safe to say we're looking past them as a threat. I'm talking about D-line wise.
Why?
Can't look past nobody.
You can't look past nobody. But if it's me, like if I'm Micah with everything that I'm doing right now, I'm starting to get my stuff ramped up. As a defensive lineman, we know our people. We know the guys that we sauced up the year before and coming in and coming out. He's sitting over there saying, oh, BB got hurt. Oh, it's going down. I know his weakness. He been there. It's a reason why he's not the starter. It's a reason why he didn't take that leverage and that leap to where we're about to expose him. You got him, Rashawn Gary over there.
But they're exposing the tackles.
The way that RG plays, they use him as that rover back. He comes off the edge, but he'll blitz you right up the middle. He lines up over the 3 technique. Like they move him.
Man, I'm worried about Chicago this week. Packers gonna be the Packers.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother ball game. I mean, you just trying to figure out how to get this W because this is a must-win too. You can't give this one away. I mean, of the limited 10 you have, Barry, I'm sure you have
9. We down to 9 now, Barry.
I'm sure this is a part.
Oh, it was.
This game is a part of your 9.
It is. Chicago's a part of my 9 for sure.
Right, and I don't care what you guys played in the league, and this is one thing I have been covering the league for dang 30 years. Here's my thing.
Yes, sir.
0-3 teams, a team facing 0-3, they're gonna fight you.
No,
they may not win, but the Bears are going to be facing 0-3 at home. They're going to come fight you.
Dallas has showed that they ain't got. We keep talking about culture and identity, and it has to be established. There's no identity here. We've seen the Cowboys play to, I guess you could say, to the caliber of their last 2 teams. Philly, they tried to play a good game. They come out here with something that we thought would be something a little bit easier with New York, and look what it is. It's a gun show. I mean, back and forth. There's no way to actually see or be able to tell what this team is going to be able to do week to week.
But you played a good Philly, and you played probably the best New York that you're going to see this year. Like
maybe
like,
not.
Maybe
gotta see.
not.
To me, the ultimate equalizer in this is you got to be able to run the football. That not only does that alleviate stuff from Dak Prescott, but it gives an opportunity for that offensive line to give some aggression to where they're not just kick back and let me just get bull rush and all that stuff. And the Cowboys these past 2 games, they've proven that they have the ability to run the football. Now a lot of that is Javonte Williams just throwing cats off them, but they're averaging a healthy amount when it comes to rushing the football. So if they can establish that, I think that'll alleviate a lot of the pressure from this offensive line.
But you don't think that they have, though? Like, with the play calling, like, we seen it from Shotty, like, it's not like he's going deep. Like, I think he's doing a good job of switching it up.
He's got the balance in there for sure.
He's for sure. Action to where 100%. These guys are building that confidence.
100%.
And I feel like as long as he keep doing that with Brock when he comes in, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Making sure you give him that confidence.
I agree with you.
And Newy, I wanted to ask you that. Like, you said you talked to Dak. Like, what was his vibes when, like, knowing now that BB is going to be out? Did he give you a sense of like, hey?
No, this was all just kind of confirmed up here today about was it so it'll be interesting to talk to him on Thursday. But they last week when I talked to him, both players, there's a comfort level there. One good thing is Detroit ran for 177 yards on 30 attempts against the Bears last week for six yards a carry. So,
we ain't got no gives, but I mean, that's encouraging.
You want that. You want that.
I'm gonna tell you what was kind of scary though, and he ain't even balling right now. But Caleb outside the pocket, and the way that this secondary is playing right now.
That's true.
That right now to me is a little bit alarming.
Let's hold that thought. I like that.
That's true.
If Caleb can do something, because they have receivers in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Dive into that, and also, is Jadeveon Clowney going to help? Because he should be making his debut for the Cowboys, and they need some help. Anthony Dorsett, Trey Moore, Barry Church. I'm Newy Scruggs. This is the Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming on DallasCowboys.com.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Are you a Cowboys super fan? The search is on for 2025 Fan of the Year, presented by Captain Morgan, now through September 29th. Nominate an extraordinary NFL fan, dynamic duo, game changers who help rep the Cowboys with pride and turn every game day into an unforgettable adventure. You could be sent out to Super Bowl 60. Enter to win at NFL.com/Fan of the Year today.
Ow! Killed that read,
Hey,
boy.
smooth as silk. Look at it, boy. Look at it. That boy good. That boy good.
Love it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, boy. Back in the day, man, I was a basketball coach when I was in high school when everybody cut up. And we had a lot of athletes. He used to make everybody read. He was an earth science teacher, boy.
Boy, that's that humbling experience.
Boy, ain't nothing like, boy. Wasn't nothing like it, boy. Wasn't nothing like when they had to start reading. All right, Jimmy, pick it up. Page 77.
Huh? What page 77 on? My bad, never mind.
He brought you the book. Page 77.
Oh, it's right here. I got it.
And I remember one time somebody read the word stomach instead of stomach.
Well, that's the quickest way.
That'd be the worst thing.
Boy, that'd be the worst.
Everybody gonna laugh at you, but don't have that one guy that know how to crack jokes. You shut up and you read.
Yeah.
And you mess up too?
Don't worry, the coach spread it around.
You get the coach to be like,
Coach
shut
spread
up.
it around. Coach
Your
spread it
turn.
around. That was telling you.
Thought we was done, coach.
Trey, I'm glad you getting it good.
Get it. Hey, man. Hey.
He got it.
You know, he used to clay. You get that?
Hey, what do you say? You had to sit back a little bit. Hey, I just been watching greatness, Mr. Emmy winner.
Coach was getting them, boys. Coach was getting them. He got me. I got my stuff.
He was ready. He was
right
prepared.
Backup quarterback Miguel. Miguel had to go, boys. Like you are. Get ready.
I used to go paragraph ahead. Like, all right, let me make sure. If I do get called, like, all right, I got you.
Right? No, okay.
Skim through this
I want you to call me. Like, hey, who wants me to call? And you start looking like, don't call me.
Start looking away. That'd be the show five. Show five.
All right.
Scatterboo.
Anthony Dorsett.
Damn,
Trey
Scatterboo,
Moore,
man.
Barry Church, Newy Scruggs. Okay, let's get this out of the way.
Yeah, go ahead, let him go, man.
Congratulations to you. You were corrected by Cam Scatterboo.
Hard running self.
45 yards, was it?
Yeah, I think it was 30 yards. Yeah.
It was
fall off of
bro.
him.
He
I'm just going to make sure I'm correct, right? It was 45 yards?
It's 45 yards.
Okay.
But also he had on his
45 yards.
His clergyman,
45 yards.
He had on his clergyman
11 carries in a touchdown. Okay.
He had a tutty, but like I said, he had his clergy collar on. He was baptizing people. You might have been seen 6 yards, but 2 of them on the way there. In the name of the Father, Son, Spirit. Now I'm going down.
Yeah, that one man wasn't bringing him down. And then when he met Booker in the hole,
what'd he say? Guten Tag. If y'all don't know, that's German for hello.
Yeah.
But that's it. Just
he did what we thought he was.
He did. He was who we thought he was. Was it going to be amazing? But he was going to be that bell cow.
Almost as good as
Bell
Danny Dimes.
Bell cow. Took a loss.
He did.
Daddy Dimes, baby.
Mr. Dorsett, you're speaking about Caleb Williams. Ooh. Billy used the pocket. Jadavion Clowney signed by the Cowboys during the game. That's how bad it was.
That's crazy.
He's, hey, look, here's $3.5 million. Please take it. Send it.
Before the game is even over with.
How you do that during the game?
You get breaking news.
Because you're watching the game.
And they like, man, what is this?
You remember we talked earlier this week. You like those numbers? Like, can we make this happen? Like, that was that Control Alt Delete.
How did negotiations go with Clowney and Jerry? Did they go to? Was it different than what they was with Micah and everybody else? How that work? If Jerry like to talk to the player, how you talking to the player during the game? How you do that?
Hey, y'all.
No. Okay.
Oh, no.
Hey, y'all heard about Solly Thomas balling too, by the way? I just had some other.
Who does that more of an indictment on? Making sure Clowney's in the building.
I don't know. That's
Like, because, Interior's doing Solomon, Clark. They doing their thing.
Osa?
So they doing their thing. Is that an indictment on Fowler and the crew?
It is. If I'm an edge guy being a D lineman, if breaking news gets signed that somebody's coming in there, one, you're already on high alert. Oh, you brought somebody in here, and we didn't just bring somebody in there. Every Tuesday, you got that guy. But then it got announced in the middle of a game. Ooh. Like, we just won. Like, you couldn't at least wait. Like, because we all know in the front office, the coaches, hey, next week we got to have this guy in. Next week we're going to have this guy. For it to get announced in the middle of the game, they wanted it to be known. They wanted, if I'm looking at it, nothing gets out at the Cowboys unless it's supposed to get out. This is one of those organizations. You know what they want you to know when the time is right. And for that to be announced that early, I'm like, oh, no, he ain't coming in here and taking my chicken, not my big.
After the game, you go check your phone.
You check your
stat line,
you see everything.
First thing you
Twitter.
see.
Oh, man. And the first thing you're going to do is now, Who reps he taking?
Yep.
Hey, look, nobody should be surprised.
That's facts.
Nobody surprised. Russ out here going 450, out here balling, cooking, filleting, chopping, chopped and screwed. So no, nobody sit around here. Oh, who they signed? You look out, Sam. Dante. Yeah, he coming for you. So you want.
My question is, was it the defensive coordinator or was it somebody in the front office that said this has to be done? Like, because you know how in the middle of the game where coach would be like, "You ain't playing next game. I ain't having this no more."
Hey, that was clearly. Well, first off, it all around here. Okay. It's all
up top, baby.
It's not even make. Coach ain't got. He didn't want it. When the man says
he said he's seen enough.
Here you go.
Seen enough.
This is what happened. So like that time, Wade Phillips tried to act like he was. We gonna sign so. I don't know, guys. We're gonna show top. Jerry already told us he signed. Okay, whatever Jerry says. That dog all right. Thank you, Wade. Wade was like still new around here. Let's tell you how this works. Jerry done told us. We just asking you what you think. But we already know.
What's your thoughts on
We just wanted a quote from
He was trying to play all cool. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do. We know. We already know.
So with that being said, do you expect him to? Are they going to have the Micah Parsons approach as far as getting him out there this week and like, hey man, just we're gonna have you on a pitch count, or is this gonna be like, nah, we need you to get out here to the Wolves like Kenny did when he came in there?
I think it'll be a pitch count because he didn't have training camp.
It has to be. He didn't have a training camp. But
man, ain't no pitch count. You gonna be out there with something pulled.
This is
something hurt.
Well, that was a sign.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
That's my tracker. Sorry. My wife bought me the Tile app to where if I lose my phone and stuff like that I gotta find it. No, I'm blaming myself. I lose my stuff. I lose my wallet and my phone all the time. That I had to do that. Like
you had to blame
I play Marco Polo with my phone all the time.
Now we playing games.
Man, look,
blame my wife.
No, I'm telling you. Look, it's the Tile app, bro. Like if you press it twice and it click and you lose your phone. Boom.
There it is.
Hey man, you ain't getting no money for no ass. Don't be.
I wasn't doing that. I was trying to just
come on.
Well, hey, let me ask you this, Eddie. You played in the secondary, and this was a rough game for all included in the secondary.
Horrible.
It was terrible. What would your thought process be, or how would you bounce back from having such a display like they did against the Giants? Because they 480 passing yards, everybody was on there. Like, what's your thought process going into that next week?
Man, so I've been through something like that before. The night that unfortunately Brett Favre's father passed away, he came out there and lit us up in Oakland that night.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it was to be a part of it was like it's the longest night that you can ever imagine. But to honestly bounce back from something like that, man, it takes a lot of work throughout the course of the week because we're not playing anything tough out here. This was all zone coverage.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like I like to say, was it the talent or was it the technique?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so with neighbors running by people like that, I definitely think that he's probably faster than everybody we got in the secondary. But how do we improve? I mean, we go back to the basics. And I mean, like, literally, like, there has to be some accountability towards correcting technique this week. It just can't be all about scheme and everything else like that. We got to get back to the basics. We got to make sure our eyes are right.
Yes.
We got to make sure, we got to make sure the technique is right. We got to do the stuff just to make sure that fundamentally we are sound in the secondary moving forward because that right there, like, and one of the things I was thinking about, like, I was like, what is the defensive goals? Like, what if they set up to say, okay, like, we want to stop them from scoring. We're going to allow 14 points a game. We want to keep a team under, say, 200 yards. Where is it at? Because to get some basis of that will help me understand, like, what this team is actually thinking they can do, too, as well.
All right, before we run out of time here, we got to pick some games.
Okay.
All right.
Pick some games here just so we all have an understanding. Trey, you only picked 2 games last week?
No. I sent it to Chris Beam.
Oh, okay.
He sent it to me.
Oh, okay. Sent it to you because the brother I got on you, brother, you 0 for 2. Yeah. So maybe you won a few.
Oh, hey, did I win some of those picks I sent in?
We'll have to do that later. But right now, I got you 0 and 2.
I'm not 0 for 2.
Well, you went Washington?
That's how you started.
I did go Washington.
Yeah. Barry, you went Washington too. So.
I was supposed to win that Giants one.
Yeah.
Y'all
Boom ball.
I was gonna be tight though.
He did.
BC, you got your Jags let you down.
Man, Duval, man, what they doing?
You out here doubted.
Joe Burrow out again.
You doubted.
Out again.
Man,
Out again, man.
Doubted Danny Dimes. He lost.
I ain't go with Danny.
No, you went Denver 28-17.
When I guess
Dorsett, you went Denver
I was about to
24-17.
say.
you went Colts though, man.
I went 23-21
look at
Indy.
you over
So I got that.
Danny Dimes.
We all
bro.
got Pittsburgh wrong. Oh yeah, Danny Dimes. You guys both got Dorsett, Church. You got Philly. I took Kansas City.
Yeah.
Church, you took Atlanta to win.
Hold on.
Dorsett, you took Atlanta to win. I took Minnesota and lost. So let's do tonight.
I had some wins. I picked Cincy, Denver, Philly, and Minnesota and New York. Oh, no, I lost in New York.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that later because you all out.
And I sent you all the games, and you forgot to do Seattle at Pittsburgh, so I'll take that as an L too. By the way,
Yeah. Oh, you can't give me an honorary L.
Yes, I can.
I answered everything you said.
No,
I will show you the text.
Look what CB said. I responded to everybody right there.
Okay, so we got Tampa. We got Tampa at Houston. Houston's a 2-point favorite. Give me Houston to win 21-20. Trey, what you got?
I got Tampa.
Okay. Got a score?
Shoot, I'm gonna copy you 21-20. Go the other way.
That's what Cap is. Tampa. All right, Church.
Oh, give me the Bake Show. Give me the Bake Show. 24-14.
24-14. Yes, in Houston. You got faith in Mike Evans, the Aggie. He don't believe in his people. What you got?
I'm going Tampa Bay right now too. That offense is cooking. That young receiver that they got out there. What's his name? Emeka Egbuka.
Ohio State.
He putting it on him. So I'm gonna say 27-24.
27-24.
Change mine to 24-13, but I did say Tampa. Don't say I didn't believe
You did got
my
Tampa.
Aggie.
So tonight, now you following him?
24. I said 24-13.
24-13.
There's a difference.
They didn't mind mess with you. You getting stronger.
Bake Show, baby.
It don't matter. I told you Tampa's going to win.
Fantasy.
Just write
All
it
right,
down.
the Vegas Raiders are 3.5-point dogs to the Chargers. Trey, what you got?
I'm going with Pete over there. I like what them and Gino is doing.
You going with Pete?
They got some grit. I'm gonna go with them 17-13.
Ooh.
Wait, who they got again?
Weird.
The Chargers.
Chargers.
Is it in LA?
3.5-point favorites in Vegas.
Actually, just go ahead. I give them 2 tubs. I give them 2 teddies.
I'm gonna go ahead and ride with the Raiders. You know?
What? Hold on, man. That's what, like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Y'all ain't see they did the Kansas City last week.
Do anybody say anything to you every time you keep riding with the Cowboys regardless? You say
You see
Cowboys.
what happened to the last security guard?
Raiders. I'm gonna go Raiders.
Security guard.
I'm gonna go 14-21.
14-21.
Man, give me hurt, man. Give me hurt.
He ain't got Kellen no more.
Give me
He ain't
hurt,
got your boy.
man. You see Philly struggling, by the way. I'm just saying. Give me hurt, man.
Hey, you see
20-17. Hurt.
All right, I'm with you,
Crazy.
Church. I'm going with Jim Harbaugh. Herbert 26-20. All right.
Y'all want to put 10 command push-ups on that side?
Thank you very much, Trey. We'll talk to you next time. We got Anthony Dorsett.
Hey, bro, stop trying to do that.
Got Barry Church.
What's happening?
Newy Scruggs, Chris Beam, Josh, everybody.
Emmy winner.
Good night. Do it tomorrow. Later.
Yes.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this,